My name is Michael DeLue. Today is Thursday, April 21st, 2022, episode 94 of Pull Up the Tape. Let's pop it. It's time to politic. Let's just jump right into it. So the Celtics beat the Brooklyn Nets 114-107. And let me first start off by saying the notion that I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to not like the Boston Celtics because I'm a Laker fan, I think it's complete bullshit. Like, that's 40-year-old beef from, like, the fucking 80s. Like, yeah, I feel like the last time we even played the Celtics in the playoffs was 2010, and we beat them niggas. Okay, we played them in 2008, we lost, but the last time we played, we won. I don't think this takes away from me being a Laker fan, that I'm rooting for the Celtics and I want them to actually win. And, like, truthfully, like, aside from being a Laker, like, how could you not like this team? How could you not like this team? There's no egos. They go out, they play hard-nosed defense. They're riding for each other. Like they communicate amazingly on both ends of the floor. Like this team is incredible to watch. And look, first thing I want to point out is, like, this team has that, like, I don't want to call them championship. Like, I don't want to say, oh, I feel like they're one of, let's say, 3 or 4 teams in the NBA that could honestly win a championship this season. But yesterday, in watching the game and watching them, like, you know, bring the game home, it just made me think, man, this team has the championship blueprint, the championship DNA within them. They get quality minutes from everyone who steps on the court. They get quality minutes from everyone who steps on the court. They're never flustered. They're never wavered. They can turn it around. They can increase the intensity at any point of the game. And that's what they did. The Celtics were down by 17 points yesterday. 17 points yesterday. The Celtics were down by 17 points yesterday and somehow still found a way to win the fucking game. That, like, even when I was watching the game, I was like, it's not looking too pretty. But even the whole time that I was watching the game, I was like, okay, because of how good and how locked in the Celtics are defensively, they can easily go on a run, like a 14-0 run, and then that's what happened. The Celtics went on a run, and then just like that, it was a close game again, and then towards down the stretch, the Celtics just imposed their will on the game, imposed their will on Kevin Durant, imposed their will on Kyrie Irving, made it known, like, you guys are not going to beat us. You guys are not going to beat us. Like, it's not happening. And I want everybody to understand, like, the Celtics just went 2-0 in the series. The Celtics are playing without their best defender. Robert Williams, bro, if Robert Williams was on the court, oh my God. KD thought he had problems now. Oh, he'd have way more problems. Way more problems. Look, man, just a great team win by the Celtics top to bottom. Look, listen to this. The Celtics played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dudes. 8 dudes stepped on the court for the Boston Celtics yesterday. Only one guy didn't score in double digits, and that was Derek White. He scored 2 points. The rest of them, Jaylen Brown, 22. Jason Tatum, 19. Grant Williams, 17. Al Horford, 16. Daniel Tice, 15. Marcus Smart, 12. And Peyton Pritchard, 10. Peyton Pritchard had big buckets in the fourth quarter, nigga. Hell yeah. Look. Bro, that's a team win. That is a team win, top to bottom. The Nets will never win like that. The Nets can't win like that. You see what I just said? I said, what? 7 dudes scored in double digits. That's unheard of. And only 8 guys played? That's unheard of. Hey, Ime Udoka, great coach. Has the Celtics playing the best basketball I've ever seen them play since Jason Tatum walked into the league. I've never seen the Celtics operate on this level, even under Brad Stevens. Never. I've never seen that shit. Ime Udoka, and this is only his first year as a head coach. And I don't know, man, because I'm thinking about it, man. The Celtics might easily be in the Eastern Conference Finals because I don't know how long of an injury that Chris Middleton sustained, but he sprained his MCL. I don't know exactly what the timeline or what the timetable could be for that. He could miss the rest of the playoffs. He could miss just the next, whatever the case may be. But, man, hey, man, the Celtics is looking dangerous, man. The You guys just understand the Celtics won a game where Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum didn't dominate. They did not dominate. They had I don't want to say they had pedestrian numbers, but I can never call them. I can never call they have pedestrian numbers, but I can never call their performance pedestrian because I know for a fact they were competing on the defensive end, bro. The Celtics are gonna compete. The Celtics have no fear, bro. The Celtics, honestly, every time they step on the court, oh my God. The Celtics, when they step on the court, they feel like they can beat and run anyone off the fucking court. They don't care if they're down by 20. They don't care if they're it doesn't matter what the case may be. The Celtics feel like in any situation they can win the game because on majority of nights, except for maybe two different, they are the best team in the NBA. This calendar year, I feel like the Celtics have only lost 6 times. From January to now, I feel like the Celtics have only lost 6 times. I feel like the Celtics have the best calendar record this year. The Celtics are here, and KD's finding out the hard way. Let me talk about the Nets because I got some shit to say. Oh my God, this shit don't even make no sense. Okay, look, so we all know that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and like that Marshawn and over 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 and over. That's literally what Steve Nash is doing. He just keeps playing KD and Kyrie over 40-plus minutes and expects them to be able to each of them put up combined for 70 points. That's not going to beat the fucking Celtics. It's not. It's not going to work. It's not, and it hasn't worked, and it's not going to work moving forward. If somebody would have told me, yesterday, Michael, Bruce Brown is going to score 23 points, Goran Dragic is going to score 18 points, Seth Curry is going to score 16 points, and the Nets are still going to lose, I would be like, hey, ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no fucking way, bruh. Are you kidding me? And then somehow they still find a way to lose. Look, it's simple. The Celtics' defensive game plan is to pressure and blitz KD and Kyrie every single time they get the ball and force them into tough, contested shots. And I don't know. And then part of also what's working is not only are they forcing them into tough, contested shots, they are stifling them. Like the same thing was happening yesterday. I was seeing KD just turn the ball over with dumbass passes, just getting ripped, and I'm like, bro, there was one time where Kevin Durant is performing his move on Jason Tatum. Bro, Jaylen Brown creeps up from behind and just snatched that bitch. Snatched that bitch and then went on a break, body Kyrie and got the lay. I was watching that shit like, man, oh man. I ain't never ever seen you act like this, Jaylen Brown. This nigga, oh my God. So, Celtics are hanging out, bro. The Celtics are sending a message to everyone. Everyone. We can fluster and throw anyone off their game. All the teams in the Eastern Conference should be afraid. Should be afraid. Should be afraid of what the Boston Celtics and what they man, bro. Robert Williams still ain't even back. Man. They get that man on the court. It's a different story. It is a different story. KD was, the craziest thing is I just never in 1,000 years imagine that as bad as KD played in game one, he would play even worse the second game. KD was 4 of 17. Oh my God. I'm really finna rip. KD was 4 of 17. 0 of 10 from the field in the second half. KD didn't even score. The only points KD scored were at the free throw line. In open play, KD didn't score a single bucket in the second half. Who the fuck would have thought that was even possible? Like, we're literally, I've never seen this before. Like, the paradigm has just shifted because I have never even expected or anticipated even seeing Kevin Durant play this bad. This shit is great. Kyrie Irving, bring that ass here, boy. 4 of 13 from the field. Bro, in the second half, both of them combined were 1 of 17. What the fuck is the field goal percentage on that? What is that? What is that? And just overall, KD and Kyrie combined for 8 of 30 for 37 points. And I've always said from the start of the playoffs, from the jump, KD and Kyrie have to both go for 30 every game for the Nets to even have a chance to win. They both have to go for over 30 for the Nets to even have a chance to win. Not even chance to win, for the chance to win. To actually win 35-40, each of them, every fucking night. Awesome LeBron and Kyrie shit in 2016. That's what they need to do for them to win. And I don't even think that would be even possible. Because the Celtics are nigga, the Celtics got Kyrie and KD on probation, nigga. They are strapping up. They got both these niggas on probation, locked down 24/7, nigga. Solitary confinement. They are strapping that 1 of 7. Look, and it's so crazy that this is happening after Tracy McGrady goes on Club Shay Shay and said, "Oh, they're the most skilled duo ever. They're the most skilled." Nigga, how about making some fucking shots? How about making some fucking shots? Make some shots. I don't give a fuck how skilled you are. Make some shots, nigga. Fuck. God damn. KD picked an incredible time to have the worst playoff game of his career. Bravo, KD. Bravo. Most skilled my ass. Make some fucking shots, nigga. Make some shots. They got you niggas on Rikers Island locked up, nigga, in a fucking cage. Make some fucking shots. What the fuck? I honestly couldn't believe what the fuck I was watching. What? Shit is absurd. Oh my God. So now the series, the Nets are down 2-0. The Nets are down 2-0. I don't think the series is over. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's over, whatever, because I've seen teams come back from this. I've seen even though Kyrie did have LeBron, Kyrie and LeBron came back from down 3-1. Just last year in the finals, the Bucks were down 0-2. The Nets, even the round before that, the Bucks were down 0-2 against the Nets. So I don't think it's unheard of or it's a foregone conclusion like, oh, this shit is over or anything along those lines. But this is not good. This is not good. Hey, boy, what's gonna happen? Ben Simmons is gonna come and save the day? Yeah, fucking right. Get the fuck out. Hey, niggas was killing me because I said, they shouldn't play. Oh, you mean to tell me Ben Simmons is gonna save the day? They need Ben, please. Ben Simmons, please come play. Please, we need you. Get the fuck out of here. Psych, nigga. Psych. You thought. Fuck out of here. Next topic. So we got Deebo Samuels, who was trending all yesterday. Not even for various reasons. For one reason, it was reported that he wanted to trade from. He's essentially done with the 49ers. And I guess the new thing for all these Hollywood ass niggas is to go on their Instagram and either delete or archive all the pictures of them with the team they're playing for, which is so fucking weird to me. But I mean, hey, I guess whatever. And it was reported that he actually requested a trade a week ago, and the contract talks have like died. Like it's done. Like there haven't been any negotiations between his camp and the 49ers since then. He wants a new deal, and I'm assuming this is after seeing Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill get new deals. And yeah, I mean, first and let me get into the stats of last year. Last year he had a career year. He had 1,405 yards receiving. He had 6 touchdowns. Rushing, he had 365 yards, and he also had 8 touchdowns. So 14 touchdowns and more than 1,700 all-purpose yards, which is really, really good. But Deebo's got 1 year on his rookie deal, and he wants a new deal, which I can understand why he wants that, but I definitely feel like, and I was arguing with my homie AD about this yesterday. It just seems like nowadays, like it's just so many of these like Hollywood, like I don't even understand why he's going hard right now and he wants a new deal, but truthfully, he has no leverage. He's only had one extremely productive season in the NFL. The season before that, he was injured. He missed like the fucking 10 games. So it blows my mind when like it's just like to the team. It like, okay, if I was a GM, I'm not taking this. I'm not. He's not going to stronghold me into offering him a new contract because he had one great season. Like, and at the end of the day, no one is bigger than the team. Like every player, like every elite player can get, like any team can wow you with an offer, and like you will have to take that. Like if a team offers them 2 first-round picks and a player or whatever, like you take that shit. Like it is what it is. Like I don't see this as a situation where the 49ers have to, like, no. My thing is Deebo Samuels is a great football player, but you have to think about these things logically. Like in terms of like what actually makes sense, it doesn't make sense. It like if Deebo Samuels goes out and does the exact same thing next year, like nigga, we could agree to a contract extension during like as soon as the regular season ends, midway through like whatever the case may be. But no, you only have one elite season. Like you look, Davante Adams got the contract that he got because he's been if not the best receiver, one of the best receivers for the past 4 seasons. Tyreek Hill got the contract he got because the same exact fucking thing. Like we have to be realistic. We have to make like, come on now. Like I know people are like, I'm all for players getting their money, but it has to make sense for both sides. You can't like we're starting to see a lot of players like trying to stronghold teams into I want this. Like for example, you mean look I cannot condone what the Packers and Chiefs did. You pay Davante Adams and you pay Tyreek Hill. Simple. Deebo Samuels Deebo Samuels is about to enter his 4th year in the league. The past 4 years, Davante Adams and Tyreek Hill have both put up 1,000 and like almost 10 touchdowns each season. That's a no-brainer. Pay that nigga. Deebo Samuels, it's no. Same thing with the whole Kyler Murray situation. Like, this shit doesn't make any sense. I understand it. Like, losing Deebo Samuels initially is going to hurt the San Francisco 49ers offense, but it is what it is. You can't be stronghold by players that with these unrealistic-ass expectations into wanting to be paid when it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make niggas will hate me as a GM. Because I sit it down to them logically. My personal opinion is the 49ers should cash in on Deebo Samuels. He is one of the best playmakers in the NFL. Like, just look at the situation. The touchdowns he scored in the playoffs against the Cowboys and the Rams were incredible. Like, he got the ball, and then the next thing I know, he was in the end zone. Like, the shit was incredible. He is a great player. If you guys cannot come to some sort of agreement, it is what it is. No one is bigger than the team. Any player can be traded. At the end of the day, it is all a business. The GM and the head coach need to act in the best interest of the team. If it doesn't make sense financially, the numbers don't make sense, the timing isn't right, and you guys can't come to some sort of agreement, trade his ass. There's been players that are better than players that are better than Deebo Samuels that got traded. Davante Adams got traded. Jalen Ramsey got traded. Elite players get traded all the time. It is what it is. We see it in every sport. You can't come to agreement. It is what it is. Time to part ways. And I honestly feel like Deebo, specifically, I'm not going to say he's wrong in this situation, but he can't ask for top receiver money after 1 year of elite production. Fuck no. What? But that's just what I think. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know much. I just only been watching football for the past 20 years of my life. But hey, it is what it is. With that being said, my name is Michael DeLu. This concludes episode 90. I want to say, what is this? 94 of PullUpDaTape. You already know. Hey, You already know how we rocking at the end of the episode. You feel me? Long live my brother. Long live my brother. Long live Pop. Whoa. Long live Nip. Long live Mac Miller. Long live Kobe. Long live Gigi. All that. Hey, free Pooh Shiesty, nigga. Free the real. Free Chef G. I'm out this bitch.